What's up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today I'm going to be reacting to the news over the past few days. A lot of stuff to cover after the humiliation we had on Saturday. You know, a lot of stuff being confirmed yesterday, so we're just going to go through it all and I'll give you my opinion on it. So let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to start off with is the big one, is the rumor that Messi wants to leave Barcelona this summer and not in 2021 when his contract ends. This rumor is coming from the man who broke the PSG Neymar to PSG rumor, so it is coming from a reliable source. My thoughts on it is that he can make whatever decision he wants. He's done more than enough for this club to, you know, give it his thanks for what they did for him, to giving him a chance and to become a professional footballer. I think he owes Barcelona absolutely nothing, so I'm okay with whatever decision he makes. I do think it is more of a tactic from Messi just to push Bartomeu out, saying like, hey, it's either you leave or I leave. But it's not that forward yet. He's just kind of, you know, starting the rumors. His entourage is trying to start rumors saying, oh, he wants to leave, blah, blah, blah. I feel like maybe in the next few weeks or so, he may come out with another rumor saying that it's either you leave or I leave. That would be a big ultimatum. That would maybe force Bartomeu to resign. We'll have to wait and see, but we'll talk about more about Bartomeu in the next few minutes. So I don't think Messi would leave Barcelona for his own gain. He'd probably go to maybe PSG or Man City just to win a UCL probably. So I would love to see him at PSG or Man City, to be honest, but hopefully his future's in Barcelona. Hopefully he can be one of the few players to retire Barcelona, so we'll see what happens. Just want to touch on the story quickly. It's about Arthur getting a DUI and drunk driving. I think Arthur really needs to take a good look at himself. He's coming down more of the Neymar route, but in a bad way, you know, doing all this partying, doing all this stuff, not really focusing on his football. This may cost him his career, and I'm kind of worried for him because I think I think he'll be one of the best midfielders in the world in a few years. Hopefully he doesn't ruin it for himself. I know he's not at Barcelona now, but it was a more slow player at the end of the day. And now that he's got a DUI under his name, it's gonna, you know, give him like a weird picture, like a weird representation of him. You know, when he came to the club, he was just a good boy. Then he met Neymar in the national team. He's starting to party, blah 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 blah. So hopefully this doesn't make his career go, you know, bad, and hopefully he can, you know, when he goes to Turin, he can go back on the right track. So one of the big rumors that came out yesterday was obviously that Barcelona wanted to offload a lot of their first team players, you know, the likes of Jordi Alba, Luis Suarez, Busquets, Titi, Rakitic, blah 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 blah. And a reliable source from Ajax came out saying that Ajax are very, very, very interested in signing back Luis Suarez. The source says that Luis Suarez has a lot of friends in Amsterdam still, has a lot of connection, has a strong connection with the club. Obviously spent his time there from, I think, 2007 to 2011. Been there a long time, where he started his career, so it would be nice to, you know, return back home in his case. But he has a lot of big offers from Qatar and China. Very, very lucrative offer that offer him almost matching his wages now at Barcelona, if not giving him more. So it'd be a big decision for Luis Suarez. I do think that he should be sold this summer. If he's in the first team come, you know, end of September, beginning of October, I'm going to be very shocked. His time at Barcelona is finished. He's not at the top quality he used to be at, although he still can finish. His movement on the ball, his pace, and his tenacity to finish, you know, quick chances that he doesn't know he's receiving is completely fallen off, and we need that in our number 9 at Barcelona for us to succeed. Prime Luis Suarez is the best striker I've ever seen in my life. I thank him for his service. He is the best striker to ever play for this club, but it's time to move on, and I think Ajax for him would be an excellent destination. So yesterday, of course, was Monday, the 17th of August. The big board meeting after the humiliation on Saturday. A lot of hype was on this board meeting, saying that this is probably the biggest board meeting in the last 6 years. And the board meeting took almost 4 to 5 hours. They had a little break for sushi, fair play to them. And they made some decisions. First decision they made was to keep Abidal as the technical secretary of Barcelona. And they've also decided to sack Quique Setien, and they also decided to bring forward the elections from June until March 15th. Talk about those in a few minutes. And that's all the decisions they made, really. They just want to, you know, sell all the old players, keep Abidal, sack Setien, bring in Koeman, and bring the elections forward a little bit. Now, people were saying that the earliest he could bring the elections forward were March 15th without resigning. So that was Bartomeu's plan. He still wants to be the president. This freaking coward still doesn't want to leave. And I have absolutely low expectations for this next season. Ronald Koeman coming in. We'll talk about him in a few minutes as well. But it's gonna. If you were to ask me to predict the season, I would say trophyless again. And it's all because of this man, Josep Bartomeu, just driving this club deeper and deeper into the ground, and just giving the next president an impossible job. That way, when the president doesn't do well, he say, "Oh, look, you should have kept me." Blah 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 blah. That's his game plan. So those are the top 4 decisions made. Setien sat Koeman in elections to March, and Eric Abidal and Oscar Graio keep their positions, although they were rumored to be sacked. And it took them 5 hours to make that decision, which is bloody brilliant. And a lot of people are disappointed that obviously the elections aren't coming forward, and that it took them 5 hours to make this decision. Just shows the incompetence of this board. So let's dive into the decisions a little bit more. The first decision they made, which broke shortly after, a few hours after the humiliation, is that Quique Setien has been sacked by FC Barcelona after just joining the club in January. I thank Setien for his services. There's a lot of hype when he came in saying that he was going to bring back the Barcelona way, trust in youth, and he did neither. He took a gamble. He was set up to fail at the point. It's very rare that Barcelona sack their coach mid-season. Coming into mid-season and this old team with a bunch of heavyweights is just a gamble, and trying to implement your system in 6 months and trying to improve the squad is a gamble. He decided to take it, and he failed drastically. He said that he was going to play Ricky Puig. He played him a few games when the league was over. Played him against Atletico in that big game and drew 2-2. Tactics have cost us a lot of his games, playing 4-man midfield against attacking Bayern Munich side, and saying that he wants to play Ricky Puig and Ansu Fati in the Champions League, and they both played a combined of 12 minutes. Ricky Puig probably warmed up longer than he played, and that was his setup to failure. I do think his best performance was the Villarreal 4-1, and maybe the first game, the Granada 1-0. Just having that 81 possession felt good. So I thank him for your service, Quique. Should have, if you just trusted the Barcelona way more, trusting the youth more, I think a lot of fans would have backed you still. But chopping and changing your team every single week. I don't mean like the team play. I don't mean the players. I mean like the tactics and the formation. Just doesn't work, and it won't work at a big club, especially at Barcelona. I understand that you're more about. Wait, I gotta fly my hand. I understand that you're more of like a mid-table coach and you come and take the big job. I understand that, but stuff like that are the decisions that cost you. So thank you for your services. I wish you the best in your future, and yeah, you too, Eder Arabia. The second big decision that was made yesterday is that the election will be moving forward to March 15, 2021, instead of October/November that was rumored. Obviously, I don't agree. I think it's BS, and we're just gonna have to put up with it, because as fans outside of Barcelona, we have no impact. Only the socios have impact, and hopefully they can try and help us out a bit. I do think once the fans come back in the stadium, Bartomeu better bring some face shields, because he's gonna get screwed. He's gonna get throwing stuff at. You'll see signs, banners, everything, white handkerchiefs, everything, the whole lot. So once the fans come back in, hopefully they'll maybe force it a bit more. But again, like I said before, this is the earliest he can bring it until he'll be after he brings it past March 15th is basically him resigning. So we'll see. Victor Font, probably the leading candidate for me. Obviously has an excellent project, understands the Barcelona way, has Xavi on his side as well. I'll talk about Xavi in a few minutes as well. I've been saying that a lot, but it's all in, everything I want to talk about, I'm trying to move it forward. So very disappointed about that. There were rumors, the night before, that he may resign. He may bring the elections in October, November, and it's in March. So 2 months ahead. Thanks for breaking your back for us and caring about the club. But that's what you get when you get idiots running the club. Also, some news that broke yesterday is that Undertar Ter Stegen will have surgery on his right knee, on his jumping knee, and will be out for a few months. There are rumors saying that he may come back in the end of October, beginning of November. There's some rumors saying that he's going to come back end of September, beginning of October. So He'll definitely miss the last first few games of the season. Hopefully this will be Iñaki Peña's time to shine. If we sell Neto, if not, Neto will probably come in. And it's just, precautionary reasons, and they think it's the best time to do it now rather than, not doing it and having like an Umtiti 2.0. A lot of players do this. They do surgery at the end of the season. They did one for Juventus a few weeks ago as well. And I wish Marc-Andre Ter Stegen a speedy recovery in his surgery, and hopefully he comes back stronger. Hopefully he comes back before the first game of the new Champions League, which is what Alfredo Martinez is saying and Gerard Romario is saying. So wish you the best, Ter Stegen, and speedy recovery. The breaking news over the past 24 hours is that Bartomeu, probably his last coach he will appoint as Barcelona, has decided to appoint Ronald Koeman, the Barcelona legendary center back who scored the winning goal in the 92 UCL against Sampdoria to win us our first UCL. And he's going to be the new manager. My thoughts on it is it's just another meh appointment, just like a Quique Setien. Ronald Koeman has failed at Everton, did okay at Southampton, and is obviously doing really, really well at the Dutch national team. Obviously, he's leaving them before the Euros, but he promised that he would stay until after the Euros. I guess since the Euros got pushed back, he couldn't wait. The rumors saying that he felt like this would be his only chance to become the Barcelona coach, and it's been his lifelong dream. And now he's appointed. Some pros for his appointment: I think this is going to be really, 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 really good for Frankie de Jong, of course. Frankie de Jong loves him. He plays him in that holding midfield. Koeman did an interview a few months back saying that if he was the Barcelona coach, Frankie would be playing the Busquets position and Busquets would be on the bench. So it's interesting to see that. There's rumors saying that Koeman may play Busquets in the Frankie role. So just have them, switch. Frankie holding and Busquets more advanced. I don't think Busquets can play that position, but we'll see what happens. So Ronald Koeman, the new manager. Undertar Surgery came out. Alfredo Martinez, very reliable source, came out saying that Ronald Koeman wants Donny van der Beek to be his first signing for Barcelona, 25 to 30 million. I think that'll be a brilliant signing. We just have to offload players first. I don't want to signing him and then Brack just ends up not leaving, and so far and so on and so forth. So we'll see. There are obviously all these, you see this stats coming out that Koeman spent 200 million at Everton and got sacked in 8 games. So just have to wait and see. Obviously, he's a club legend, so we'll give him the chance that he deserves. But like I said before, expectations are at an all-time low. He'll probably get sacked in 6 months, just like Setien, but I'll give him a chance and see what he's made of. So, Ronald Koeman, welcome to Football Club Barcelona. Next thing I want to talk about is Bartomeu calling Xavi Hernandez to come back to be the coach before appointing Ronald Koeman. And Xavi said no, again. Bartomeu gave him everything that Xavi asked for in January, but which Bartomeu didn't want to give him. He said he'll give it to him now. He'll give him everything that he needs, and he wants him to come in. And Xavi said no. There were quotes saying that the locker room, the heavyweights, Messi, Piqué, Busquets, Suarez, all of them, called Xavi and said, please come. Xavi said, under this board, no. So Xavi playing it smart. Don't agree. I agree with him in every way, shape, and form. Do I think it's too early for him? No, I think it's the right time now for Xavi to come in. But he's picking not to come under the Bartomeu board, which I think is an excellent decision. So we'll have to wait. Xavi will be the Barcelona coach, I think, within 2 years. And hopefully he'll bring back what we all want, which is the Barcelona way and winning trophies in beautiful fashion. So the final story I want to talk about is Bartomeu giving Eric Abidal and Ronald Koeman the task of restructuring the first team. Obviously, after the sacking of Quique Setien, the club released a quote saying this is one of the first steps of recreating the restructuring the first team. And Bartomeu has given that task to Eric Abidal and Ronald Koeman. The likes of, Rakitic, Umtiti, Vidal, Alba, Suarez are the main fronts of getting the exit, getting the boot. And that if they don't want to exit, they either get a salary reduction or get their contracts terminated. So we'll see what happens with that. Obviously, do I trust them? No. But it's something we're going to have to deal with as Barca fans. It's going to be a lot. I think there's going to be a lot of lows the next few years. But hopefully, when the new president comes in and Xavi Hernandez comes in and coaches Barcelona, and they'll just bring back the old days and we'll be at the top again. So that's my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past few days. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, comment, hit that subscribe button. See you guys in a few days. I'm going to be doing a Barcelona player ratings for the season. So look out for that video and let me know your thoughts down below on the appointment of Ronald Koeman. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care and Forza Barça.